Shoe guy here. I'm speaking about the Floatride Energy 2. Was it the 2.0 or 3.0? The 21. It's a 2021 edition. You know, everything's kind of switched around this year. But what didn't switch around was the performance on this shoe. Zing pow. If you look at the heel and look at the medial side, they did a really good job updating the shoe, and then on top of that, the upper of the shoe. So the biggest things when I'm referring to the updates, I'm referring to the cushioning system from last year's version to this year's version. You can see on the lateral side as well as on the medial side how much cushioning there is, and not because this is a woman's 6 and this is a men's 9. You know, as far as like size difference, but we're talking about cushioning. We're talking about cushioning, coach. You know. Basically, the biggest thing is there's more cushioning in the heel and in the midfoot of the shoe. See that curvature there? There's better support in the upper of the shoe. I mean, this thing's they did a really good job with the overlays and this thing. It's really nice. I mean, this was a decent shoe. You know, you can kind of see how the overlays, you can kind of see through it a little bit of the shoe was made it really breathable. You know, this shoe's still really breathable, but it just gives you a little bit more protection. I think it gives you a little bit more durability. That's my biggest thing on this shoe. Other thing, you know, the traction is pretty much the same as last year. They really didn't make any big updates from there. They did reinforce the heel as always, and it still has that same kind of nice snugness in the heel and the back. So you don't get a lot of play in the back. You know, for a $100 price point, this has to be the best shoe on the market for a running shoe. You know, someone that's looking to run a 5K to a marathon, you'll be able to do it in this shoe. And my rating on this shoe, as far as like longevity wise, I would say 250, 300 miles for sure on this shoe. You better get that out of it. If you're using it for HIIT classes and training, then you might be able to push it to like 400 miles. That's only if you're using it for HIIT classes and training and you're doing some running. It's as if you're like someone that's running 3 times a week, you know, 2 to 5 miles. But yeah, big update. Big improvement, and this is in fact the 3.0, you know, and what I just showed you earlier was the 2.0. So check them out. Go, come running in them. Go and grab a pair here at Fit First Running.